Hello Primary 5. Today we're gonna talk about Unit 5, Lesson 3 and 4, The Mysterious Cupboard. Okay, open your booklet page 64. Let's know the new words. The first word we have today is crawl. Crawl means to move slowly. So when I say the baby crawls, that means the baby moves slowly. Number 2, dangle. Dangle means to hang or swing freely. Dangle means to hang. Okay. Number 3, prop open. Prop open, that means not completely closed. When I say the door is prop open, that means the door is not completely closed. Number 4, enormous. Enormous means very big. Number 5, beneath. Beneath means under or below. Okay, number 6, sway. Sway means to move gently. When I say the palm trees sway during the wind. Sway means to move gently. Number 7, breeze. We got the word breeze. Breeze means a gentle wind. Number 8, adventure. Adventure means exciting time, especially if it is dangerous. Okay, adventure. Number 9, capture. Capture means to take to by force. Take by force. The word capture means take by force. Okay, when I say the man captured a bird, that means the man took the bird by force. Number 10, literature. Literature means written artistic works like stories. Literature means written artistic works like stories, plays, novels. So literature means written artistic works. Number 11, fracture. Fracture means a break. Number 12, mixture. Mixture means collection. When I say you have to prepare the mixture of flour, milk, butter to make a cake. So this is called mixture. Mixture means collection. Number 13, puncture. Puncture means small hole. When I say I got a puncture in the tire, or in the wheel of the car. So puncture means small hole. Number 14, vulture. Vulture means a large bird. A large bird. Look at the photo. Look at the photo on your right. This is called vulture. Vulture, large bird. Very big bird. Number 15, cobweb. Cobweb, the spider's web of sticky threads. So cobweb means the spider's web. Now repeat after me the new words. Crawl, dangle, prop open, enormous, beneath, sway, breeze, adventure, capture, literature, fracture, mixture, puncture, vulture, cobweb. Okay guys, now let's move to page 65. Okay, today we're gonna talk about how to use should and shouldn't, how to use must and mustn't, and how to use ought to and ought not to. Okay, when I want to give advice, when I want to give advice to anyone, I use should and shouldn't for negative. For an example, should and shouldn't plus verb infinitive. You should study hard. Okay? You should relax when you are tired. What about shouldn't? You shouldn't take your friend's pens. You shouldn't sit close to the TV. You shouldn't waste your time. So, we use should and shouldn't when you want to give an advice. Okay? The next one, must. Must when something is necessary and important. When you have something necessary or important, we use must. There will be a punishment. There will be a punishment if you don't do something. Okay? When I say, for example, you must pray. You must study hard to succeed. You mustn't shout in the class at your teacher. Okay? So we use must and mustn't when you have something very, very important. Okay, guys? The next one is ought to and ought not to. Ought to, that means able to do something or not able to do something. So ought to means it's a good idea to do, but it's okay if you didn't. It means also it's better to. For example, you ought to tidy your room. You ought to tidy your room. You ought to take an umbrella. What about ought not to? You ought not to waste your time. Okay, so here, guys, we have should and shouldn't. When you want to give an advice, you should study hard. Okay, number two, must, mustn't. When you have something very, very important, we use must and mustn't. You must obey your father. You mustn't disobey your father. Okay, guys? Here, ought to. Ought to here, it means it's a good idea to, or it's better to. Now, guys, let us move to page number 68 and answer some questions for must, ought to, should. Okay, rewrite. Look at the first one. It's good. It's good for him to do more exercises. It's good for him to do more exercises. I want to use ought to. Okay? I cancel. So I cancel here it's good for. I cancel it's good for and start with he. So because it is him, I start with he. So he ought to, verb infinitive. He ought to do more exercises. He ought to do more exercises. Okay? Number two, it isn't better to eat unhealthy food. I want to use shouldn't. Cancel here, cancel it isn't better to. And start with you. You shouldn't eat unhealthy food. You shouldn't eat unhealthy food. Number three, they should drink milk. They should drink milk. I want to use it's. Okay? It's better. It's I cancel should and here start with it's. It's better to drink milk. It's better to drink milk. Number four, you must speak quietly. I want to use noisily. Quietly here is the opposite of noisily. So when you have the opposite, So you have to put the negative. So you have to use the negative. Okay? You must speak quietly. You mustn't speak noisily. When you have the opposite, you have to use the negative. Quietly is the opposite of noisily. You mustn't speak noisily. Choose the correct answer. Here, number one, you to eat healthy food. You should to eat, or ought to eat, or can to eat. Make a circle around ought. You ought to eat healthy food. Number two, she mustn't, ought not, can't play with matches. She mustn't play with matches. She mustn't play with matches. Number three, I must, should, ought respect my teachers. Okay, I must respect my teachers. Okay, it is something very important. Why I used must here, not should? Because must here very important. It's very important to respect my teachers. So I must respect my teachers. Number four, he ought not, ought not to play in the street. So the answer will be he ought not to play in the street. He ought not to play. Number five, I can't ride my bike because it has, I can't ride my bike because it has furniture, puncture, picture in the tire. I can't ride my bike because it has a puncture. What does it mean, puncture? Small hole in the tire. Number six, the vulture mixture structure is a large bird. So the answer will be vulture. The vulture, make a circle around vulture. The vulture is a large bird. Okay? Number seven, the cake contains the mixture, puncture, fraction of butter, flour, and milk. So the answer will be the cake contains the mixture of butter, flour, and milk. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. See you, thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.